You are already enough. You don't need to earn your worth. You need to notice it. Anonymous. Hello and welcome. My name is Rebecca, and this is the Amor Factor. Hello, masterpieces, life helpers, caregivers, artists, and co-creators. In our last episode, we talked about your sensory feeling code, not to be confused with any other programs out there with similar names. Just to remind you, in the Amor Factor, your feeling code is the result of a thorough exploration of the sensory windows in your body, is the awareness of what makes this masterful sensorial world that encompasses our bodies feel more whole and alive. Most importantly, it helps you find that place of inner calm. So I hope you've taken the time to explore and discover something new about yourself, something that helps you experience the world in a fuller way. Today we're going to continue our journey of self-discovery, a journey that helps us connect with our deepest potential as masterful creations and co-creators, so we can impact the world in a positive way as life helpers, caregivers, artists, and cohabitants of this world. So let me ask you something. When was the last time you gave yourself permission to play? First, let me define what I mean. Play has many definitions, but here I'm using the one based in the field of occupational therapy. Play refers to activities that are, quote, intrinsically motivated, internally controlled, and freely chosen, and that may include the suspension of reality, end of quote. In other words, choosing to do something just for fun, something that amuses you and is based on your personal interest and preferences. And it doesn't even have to make sense to anyone else. In my opinion, it just has to make you smile. And if that's the only purpose, then it's done its job. Why is that important? Because play has many essential purposes in life. Did you know that play reduces stress and boosts well-being? In his book, Play, How It Shapes the Brain, Dr. Stuart Brown, founder of the National Institute for Play, emphasizes that play is a biological need, not just a childhood pastime. He states, quote, "The opposite of play is not work, it's depression," end of quote. His research suggests that play helps reduce stress, improve mood, and foster creativity. And others agree that it stimulates brain function and creativity. In a 2012 research report by Whitebread, commissioned by the University of Cambridge, play is shown to be essential for mental, emotional, and social development. It supports areas like problem solving, planning, impulse control, language skills, and creative thinking. And to add, empathy and conflict resolution, too. I'm thinking we should be doing a lot more playing all over the world. That might just make for a more peaceful and gentle planet to live in, don't you think? And it doesn't end there. In a 2007 study on the importance of play, Ginsburg, the author of The Importance of Play in Promoting Healthy Child Development and Maintaining Strong Parent-Child Bonds, highlights how play fosters emotional flexibility and connection, and these benefits extend into adulthood. When adults engage in play, they report stronger bonds and better coping skills during stress. Notice I say engage in play. This doesn't refer to being a spectator, although I'm sure that's not too stressful unless your favorite team loses. Now let's bring in the insights of Dr. Daniel Siegel, a clinical professor of psychiatry of UCLA and co-author of the book The Whole Brain Child. He highlights play as a critical function for developing what he calls mindsight, the ability to understand your own mind and the minds of others. This concept is central to emotional intelligence and healthy relationships. He explains, quote, mindsight is a kind of focused attention that allows us to see the internal working of our own minds, end of quote. Play, according to Dr. Siegel, is one of the most effective ways to cultivate this awareness, especially in children, but also in adults who want to stay emotionally agile and connected. Great reasons to look back and remember those special games you used to play. The ones you may have left behind because there's never enough time or something more pressing always comes up. Now, the games change as we get older, but the bottom line is this. When you choose to play, you're helping your brain function better. And the older you get, the more important that becomes. Have you ever looked at the most amazing mountain ridge and thought, what incredible imagination? Your Creator made you in His likeness, with the same ability to play with your creative imagination and make amazing artistic works of color and delight that express joy and life. In Psalm 16:11, it says, "You make known to me the path of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand." Ecclesiastes 3:4 says a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance. For everything there's a time. So today I invite you to approach your day with a renewed desire to remember what it felt like and play for the sake of inner joy. Be creative. Play for the purpose of expressing your most genuine self. Pause, breathe, and reflect on how the masterpiece that you are was created with a specific purpose to shine your own unique light into a world that desperately needs love. And that, my friend, is indeed a matter of relationships with everything that surrounds you. I'll talk to you again soon. I am Rebecca, and this is the Amor Factor.